And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also Giannis Antetokounmpo out there, and it's Chamberlain in at the power forward position. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. That shot is good by O'Neal.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Durant with a screen on Antetokounmpo. James passes to Durant. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
SGA finds Leonard. From deep. Here's Chamberlain, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now, here is James. Durant surveying the D. Over Leonard. Misses off the left iron. And SGA has got the ball here for the Bulls. Leonard outside. Lets the three fly. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up. The PA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's SGA. Now Antetokounmpo. Outside, SGA. Here's O'Neal. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
George passes to Wembanyama. Nails the wide-open jumper.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Bulls leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to O'Neal. Shot's good. SGA making the play. O'Neal's got 6 points.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here's James. And there's a minute 45 left in the opening quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
You should not be falling for a pump fake from LeBron.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's scoreless. And Durant with the block.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Pass to James. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. Lots of room. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Sinks the tray.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
Here's Chamberlain. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Check by James. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over James. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And it's James with the jam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Philadelphia on top. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the 76ers?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Man, they just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
We've got Paul George. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at center. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, SGA. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Back to Antetokounmpo. Screen by O'Neal. Antetokounmpo against James. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Durant with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
James against SGA. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's George. Still no points. Outside for Wembanyama. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Durant against Antetokounmpo. Here's the pick. And here's SGA outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. The Sixers leading. James with the ball. He's picked up by SGA. George outside. Lets it go from deep. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's on target from the wing. SGA's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
George passes to James. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
James outside. Off the mark there with a 3. And it's Leonard with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Over James. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Philadelphia leading by 4. George with it. O'Neal covers. Pass to Wembanyama. George outside. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. George has got 6.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Antetokounmpo, guarded by Durant. And he's going for the lob! 46 seconds left to play in the first half. James passes to Wembanyama. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists now in the game. Bulls trail by 8. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From behind the arc. Now here's O'Neal. Tightly guarded. Rebound by Philadelphia. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one. George outside. Outside Wembanyama. The 3-ball. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be back in a moment.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're venturing up that shot.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
The Sixers lead by 11. And so in the game for the Bulls, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Chamberlain in at the 4. SGA against George. Back to SGA. Plenty of space. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And that's now 6 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And here are the 76ers. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Durant. Back to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Here's James. Nice work inside from James.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
James against SGA. Goes up on the wing. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Wembanyama. George outside. Pass to Durant. Takes the 3. Chicago with the rebound.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Guys, back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Sixers lead by 9. James with the ball. Give him 8. Wembanyama. Pass to James. For 3, George. And another miss by Philadelphia. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA from distance.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to George from downtown. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The 3, James. And the 76ers, another 3.
Once the last 3 went in, I looked at LBJ, and I was like, yo, I think he's going to try and respond.
Chamberlain passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 1:09 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Durant. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. Lets it go from the wing. That doesn't go either for SGA. The Sixers lead by 11. James outside. Abdul-Jabbar. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's SGA. Defense right on him. Leonard for three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And here's Durant. He's got 7. Over on Antetokounmpo. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Philadelphia in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your...
All right, fans.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Bulls trail by 13. They've got Kevin Durant, LeBron James out there with George. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. O'Neal passes to SGA. 5 to shoot, and it's good. 2 points. SGA's got 12 points in just the second half.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Out to James. Pass to Durant. Over Leonard. Chicago with a rebound. Chamberlain's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. SGA passes to Antetokounmpo. Right side O'Neal. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Gilgeous-Alexander had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Durant against Antetokounmpo. Pass to James. The three-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 11. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant against Antetokounmpo. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 8 assists here tonight. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. George! Oh, can't hit the jumper. The Bulls trail by 8. Now here's SGA. Giannis! Oh, no good! It's James on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Now Antetokounmpo. The strong finish by Giannis.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting 1.
One shot.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Outside George. Oh, off target from downtown. The Bulls trail by 8. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And he powers it down. One-handed.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Oh, touches it off the glass.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Antetokounmpo. Whoa! Giannis with a showstopper.
For a guy his size, Giannis handles the rock very well, which makes him a nightmare for defenses.
Here's Wembanyama. George fires. The three is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The D's right on him.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Oh, it misses.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Antetokounmpo outside. Giannis to the cup. It's good.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Now Philadelphia with it. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. George. Cash from downtown.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throw down.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're behind by 5. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
It's SGA with a drive. Wembanyama there for the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander. First personal foul. First team foul.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. Chicago calls timeout. They're losing by 6. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and he nails it!
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
going to be the Bulls off the tip. Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Chamberlain. Stephen Curry's out there with LeBron James. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low. And it's Leonard missing.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get. Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Pippen finds Leonard. And here's Pippen. Jacks up a 3. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Pippen.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
LeBron outside. Free throw line jump shot. Connects. The jumper drops.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Oh, what a slam! Clean that up!
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Now James. Outside O'Neal. Here's Curry. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Here's Pippen. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And it's off from three-point range. Curry against Leonard. Pass to James. Now Chamberlain. And here is Curry. Shoots over Leonard. Curry can't get it to go. Pippen with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And the rejection by Giannis. Off the inbound. SGA's shot is good. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. It's stolen by Mutombo. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Mutombo. Giannis against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Leonard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You can't fall for that shot fake. Once Kawhi gets you to jump, you're toast.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
And so he hits both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Chamberlain, the pass to LeBron. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. To the paint, here's Antetokounmpo.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. And Wembanyama outside. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The 76ers trail by 6. James, the pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Curry. Shoots over Leonard. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Chamberlain.
it doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And here's Leonard from three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Antetokounmpo kicks to Curry. From outside the arc. And Pippen pulls it down. The Bulls leading by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. Hits it from three-point range. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Back to Curry. Three-pointer. The shot comes out.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pippen outside. That ball. Nice speed that time from Leonard. He's got 5.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Well, so far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Bulls, guys, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute it.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Chamberlain. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Curry. And it's James in at point. And the first one at the line is good.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And he sinks the second. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Chicago leading by 8. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Pippen. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense because of that ability to score.
Here's Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander against LeBron. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Leonard. Pippen with the bucket. Pippen's got 7 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something.
Oh, Shaq climbs the ladder.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. He was all alone on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Curry looking around. And to Antetokounmpo inside. SGA defending. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. On the wing, rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. The 76ers trail by 12. Shoots it up. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Leonard gets it to go.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Antetokounmpo dishes to Curry. The 3 from LeBron. James connects from deep.
There's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back. Always quick with an answer.
Pippen, the pass to Leonard. Pippen sets a screen for Leonard. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Leonard's got 10 points.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Pippen. Here's Leonard, guarded by Curry. From the baseline. Leonard, no luck. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 14-point game. Floats it up. Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
Yeah, and how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. A 3-pointer off the mark. The 76ers trail by 12. Curry with him. Leonard picks him up. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Chicago. No good. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Now Curry. Chamberlain, the pass to LeBron. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Leonard with the ball. Over on Antetokounmpo. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we'll be right back after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And Wembanyama's out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mutombo. And it's Pippen in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And even though he didn't get get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And here's Leonard from three. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Antetokounmpo. O'Neal sets the screen for Giannis. Here's LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from the wing.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Curry. LeBron outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. LeBron's got 15.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Pass to Pippen. Back to SGA. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 8.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Outside, James. From down in the low post, it goes.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Mutombo sets a screen. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Back to LeBron. Another miss by LeBron. The Bulls leading by 4. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes for third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Pippen. Lets the 3 fly. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 6th assist on the night. Curry against Leonard. Curry passes to James. The shot, no good. Nice D from Pippen. Outside, SGA. Off target with his 3. It's stolen by Mutombo. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Chamberlain got his first 2 points of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Leonard, that's for 2. And again, no good by Chicago.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
James, a screen on SGA. Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Pippen. Back to SGA. Mutombo sets a screen. Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. No dice from the high post. Now here's LeBron. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Bulls lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Antetokounmpo, he's out there with Chamberlain. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Curry. And it's Shaq in at the center position.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
Wembanyama finds SGA. Got a piece of it. From deep three-point territory. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Shaq's got 5 rebounds tonight. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Right side, Pippen. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Giannis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night. The Bulls call timeout. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, and this guy's been unstoppable in the painted area. They're going to call timeout and figure it out. Deny him the ball, double him, something has to change.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Thank you, Allen.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Outside, James. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Leonard the pass to SGA. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Nice execution down low. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Mutombo sets a screen.
And using the defender's aggression against him, Gilgeous-Alexander with a savvy move.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from SGA. And so Curry will bring it up for the 76ers. It's a one-point game. It's James. O'Neal looking around. From outside, he drills the three.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
Outside, Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Chamberlain, and the shot goes in.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama with a big-time bucket.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Gilgeous-Alexander against LeBron. Leonard! O'Neal there for the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander against LeBron. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the three.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
The Bulls call timeout.
One more round of applause for your 3-1-2 crew.
Outside Leonard. Out Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Philadelphia ball.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Curry with the shot. And it doesn't go. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Knocks down the three.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Scottie Pippen. Third personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, LeBron James. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And if you get a chance to build your lead at the free throw line, you've got to take it.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
There's still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
Seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mutombo is screen on James. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Fires the three. So the 76ers win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kevin Durant is out there with George. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Leonard. Back to SGA. Launches a three. Paul George pulls it in. Durant with a screen on SGA. Wembanyama against Durant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this game. Free throws good from Durant. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
James outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chicago passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama, screen on Durant. Intercepted! Here we go, the Sixers on the break. Here's Antetokounmpo.
The long strides of Giannis help him get down the court fast. A lethal player in transition.
Pass to James. From outside, off the mark. Antetokounmpo finds George. Here's Chamberlain. Screen by O'Neal. Antetokounmpo surveys. Just 4 to shoot. From 8 feet away. Chamberlain, no good.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
George's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Leonard passes to SGA. James, outside. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Pass to George. For 3, Durant knocks down the triple. Durant's got 5 now.
This is almost hard to watch because this should be a tough shot, but Durant makes the game look so smooth.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. SGA, a screen on Antetokounmpo. And there's the lob. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Chamberlain. Now here's George. This one for 3. And the 76ers another 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Bulls trail by 8. Pass to James. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Once the last 3 went in, I looked at LBJ and I was like, yo, I think he's going to try and respond.
Antetokounmpo against SGA. And here's George. For 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Durant surveying the D. George left side. And the jam by George.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
James outside. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Chamberlain. James against Durant. Here's George. And stolen by Leonard. He's all alone. And the dunk by Leonard.
And you can't afford to lose sight of Leonard in these situations. He's just so dangerous and assertive in transition.
SGA against Antetokounmpo. One second left. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Philadelphia on top. They're up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
They've got Victor Wembanyama, LeBron James out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's SGA. Right side, Wembanyama. Chicago passing it around. Here's SGA. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. On the wing, Durant. Leonard defending. Pass to Chamberlain. George outside. 6 to shoot. There's the three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Down low. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo outside. Durant against James. Outside Durant. Chicago with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Up top, George. He's got 5. Connects on the foul line jumper. George has got 7 points in the game.
And that's the versatility of George. He does it from long range, mid-range, and at the rim.
For 3, James. Rebound by Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Antetokounmpo finds George. Sweet little floater. George has gotten 4 this quarter.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
George against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wembanyama. It's James on the wing. He has 6. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Okay, Bron with the big boy moves. Look, he just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot, doesn't even feel it.
Both free throws good from James. And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. Durant, pass to Chamberlain. And here is Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to George. Shot clock at 5. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Chicago trailing here. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo covering, and there's James from the arc. Doesn't go that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Antetokounmpo inside. Leonard's there, and there it is for him. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
SGA finds James, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. Here's Durant. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And now a 6-point Philadelphia lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Durant against Leonard. Durant, the pass to George. From the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, SGA. Pulls up, high post. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. We've got Paul George. Also Kevin Durant out there. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3, the small forward.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Chamberlain passes to Antetokounmpo. Screen by O'Neal. Pass to Durant. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
George against SGA. The 3, James. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Durant, pass to George. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
It's George on the wing. Leonard defending. Screen by O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from 16. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, SGA. Wembanyama, high post. SGA deciding where to go with it. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Philadelphia leading by 4. Pass to George. Here's Chamberlain. Here's Antetokounmpo. Philadelphia with another miss. Here's SGA. James outside. Shoots over George. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And now just a 2-point 76ers lead. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Durant against James to end the drought. Durant's shot is off. And it's Leonard with the ball for the Bulls. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Chicago passing it around. Wembanyama, pass to SGA. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. SGA's got 7 points in the game.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. .157 left in the third quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
No good on the second free throw.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with a 3. The Sixers trailing. Pass to George. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Shot clock at 6. Here's Durant. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Durant's gone just 2 of 6 shooting. 33%. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded now by George. Outside for Wembanyama. George against Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard for 3. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Leonard's got his second bucket on the night.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Throws it up high. And stolen by Leonard. Inside. Oh, wow! Set him up and let LeBron finish.
The timing LeBron possesses is second to none. Fantastic at measuring when to go for alley-oops.
For three, George. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's George. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. With 1 on the clock. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Chicago ahead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. LeBron James out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. SGA with it. James, a screen on George. Leonard outside. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Wembanyama. O'Neal pulls it in. 76ers trail by 4. Poke loose. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Leonard passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Good on the second one.
At the least, he did extend it to a 2-possession game. That's important.
Pass to Durant from outside the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got assist number 5 here tonight. James outside. Now here's Wembanyama. Chicago passing it around. Fires the 3. Wemby showing off the range.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Durant for three. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Outside Wembanyama. Here's Leonard. Uncovered. Ooh, the shot misses.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Durant with a screen on James. Antetokounmpo outside. Durant. Yes, sir, it's good.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Outside Leonard. He launches. Count it. Leonard for three.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying!
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Now James. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo against James. Clock at 4. Puts up the tray. Oh, it's off. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Antetokounmpo to take the lead. Oh, no good.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's the teardrop. Ooh, LeBron, strong like bull.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
That and one is huge, making this now a two-possession game.
Antetokounmpo inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Count it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
James against Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander fires, and the three misses. So it's Philadelphia now. Antetokounmpo outside Durant, and out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Oh no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. 2-point game. And that's an intentional foul. Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Antetokounmpo! Leonard there for the rebound. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Timeout called. The 76ers. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Outside George. He's off from 3. This one belongs to Chicago. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or...
And it's Chicago to start out. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Durant. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's George in at the two-guard position.
From way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
Leonard dishes to Antetokounmpo. Davis setting the pick for Leonard. Pass to Davis. 3 on the clock. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Durant kicks to LeBron. That one drops for him. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes it back.
A putback, and O'Neal is right there.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Now, here is Davis. Right side, Leonard. Over George. And it's Leonard missing.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
George passes to KD. Back to George. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The offensive rebound. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Philadelphia. It's a three-point game. Down low, here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
Giannis dishes to Leonard. Giannis sets a screen for Leonard. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
George with the ball. LeBron outside from past the arc. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. LeBron's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bulls. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Who won a T-shirt? Here comes the T-shirts. On your feet. Let us know you want one, everybody. It's time for T-shirts.
The 76ers trail by 8. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Chicago with the ball. LeBron outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Durant against Giannis. Outside Leonard. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
And Wembanyama outside. The 3 from KD. Rebound by the 76ers. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin, back to you.
Priorities straight. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
The first free throw is good.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And KD drops them both.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Back to SGA. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Here's James. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 5. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Still scoreless. 6 to shoot. And Giannis throws it down hard.
And Kevin, Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
They've got O'Neal. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Anthony Davis. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's SGA in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. Rebound by the Bulls. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
LeBron outside for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
SGA passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Chicago leading by 4. Durant, the pass to Wembanyama. Inside. Chamberlain's shot is off. And the 76ers with possession. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. The 8-footer. Shaq going to work inside.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
George dishes to James. Wembanyama high post. KD against Antetokounmpo. Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nailed from three-point land.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. Wembanyama passes to George. And here's James outside. And Shaq pulls it down.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Bounce pass on Antetokounmpo. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Bulls leading by 3. Pass to Wembanyama. Now LeBron. Chamberlain, the pass to KD. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
Davis kicks to SGA. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9. Pass to LeBron. Puts up a 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's SGA, defended by George. Now Giannis. SGA from outside. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Chicago leading. Now here is George. Still yet to score. Pass to LeBron. 4 on the clock. Outside for George. Off target from outside. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Chicago leading by a point. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. You were so close. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
So for Chicago right now, Durant is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's James in at the 1. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They lead by 1. SGA finds Giannis. Back to SGA. No good from the wing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Durant dishes to George. Outside, James. That ball's nice speed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. Now the 76ers with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Bounce pass onto Kumbo. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. Again, Philadelphia.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Timeout called the Bulls. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Yeah, whatever they're doing against them right now, it's not working. You're going to have to mix things up, maybe be a little less predictable.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Chamberlain, the pass to James. Now George. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, they still have the lead. Now they have to protect it.
Durant kicks to George. LeBron outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 5 assists tonight.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
It's deflected. Paul George with the steal. James kicks to George. James dishes to George. Back to LeBron. Chamberlain with a screen on Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by O'Neal. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. Pass to Davis. Now, here is O'Neal. Over Wembanyama. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And here's LeBron outside.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
With the step back. Leonard, no luck.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
George passes to LeBron. And the Bulls with another miss. The 76ers trail. Davis finds SGA. Back to Davis. Pass to Leonard. The 3. And the rejection by Wembanyama. George passes to James. It's stolen by Davis. Giannis with it. Chamberlain picks him up. Here's O'Neal. O'Neal bullies his way inside for the bucket.
Well, his scoring ability is why this game is all tied up. A few more key possessions like that, and they could start to pull away.
Outside, KD. No good on the 3. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Pass to Giannis. Lets it go with the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. And now it's a 3-point 76ers lead. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. James, the bounce pass. Durant kicks to LeBron. Back to Durant. Wembanyama sets a screen for KD. It's hauled in by the 76ers. O'Neal's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Giannis turns. Oh!
That's as good as it gets. Woo!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. 76ers lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Giannis in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. LeBron against Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
Pass to George. Back to James on the wing. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. O'Neal's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
And that one falls for Davis.
And one of the best big men in the game. Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
So he gets them both. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. James, the pass to Wembanyama. Outside for Durant. Over onto Kumbo. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep three-point land, the rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Bulls trail by 6. Look at KD going to work inside.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using them to cut up the defense there with ease.
And it misses. And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's James. Oh, the slam dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. SGA against LeBron. Outside, SGA. Missed on the 3. Here's George. James outside. And sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
The Bulls call timeout.
Philadelphia 76ers ENT, everybody.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
All right, Allie, thank you.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the game. O'Neal there for the rebound.
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Check the screen on LeBron. Here's Antetokounmpo. The 9-foot shot. Using his size, Giannis.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets. And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Antetokounmpo. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Found it!
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
James in the high post. Leonard's there. Outside George. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Antetokounmpo beats the defense.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. It's good.
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
And the 76ers with possession, and he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
George looking over the floor. James outside. 5 on the clock. Durant.
You love the confidence Durant has in that jump shot. Doesn't let the foul stop him from taking the shot.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
It's the first, and that brings them within 5. And KD drops them both. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
There's still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
Now James. George fires. Here is Wembanyama. Another chance here. Davis pulls it down. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. So the 76ers win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah.